So bro, seriously, if somehow I trigger people with today's video, I don't know what to do. I'm literally just stating a fact for every single team. So like seriously, if people get triggered, I'm deleting my channel and I'm gonna restart it as like a toy unboxing channel because I don't know how to not make people mad. Like I said, I'm literally just gonna be listing facts. But as you guys see from the title, I'm going to be going over the most expensive player on every single NFL roster. There's two ways I could go about this, either listing the player by their actual total contract or going by the cap hit. And I am going to go by every single player's cap hit towards their team because essentially that's what affects the team the most. So that might trigger you right there. I don't know. Hopefully guys do enjoy today's video, and if you do, make sure to drop a like on the video because every like really does help out the channel a lot. So let's see if we can smash 2,000 likes for today's video. Be sure to click the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Once we do hit 200,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a massive console giveaway to you guys. So be sure to subscribe to have a chance to take part in an incredible giveaway. And if you want to have another chance to win a console, I am doing an Instagram console giveaway once we do hit 10,000 followers. So be sure to go follow my Instagram if you haven't, link in the description box below. Also, make sure to turn on the notification bell and have it selected to all videos so you not miss any uploads on the channel. And starting today, I am going to start shouting out a comment every single video. The comment's going to be from the previous uploaded video, and one of the first 15 people to comment will be selected to be shouted out for my next video. So make sure you have notifications on to have a chance to be shouted out. As always, hang in there merch, top of the description box below. Every single dollar earned from the shirt sales is going directly to charity, getting so close to our goal of shirt sales. So be sure to go buy a shirt to be a part of a great cause while also rocking some awesome merch. Long intro RBT over with. Let's get into the rest of the video. But I gotta make this video really quick because I just got back from the gym and I stink so bad. So quickly, let's get into the video. Larry Fitzgerald, Arizona Cardinals. His cap hit is $16.8 million. And it's actually probably rightfully so. He should be the most expensive player on the Cardinals roster for everything he's given them throughout his career. Sam Bradford just came over and he's on a massive contract. But in terms of cap hit, is $6 million less than Larry Fitzgerald. So Larry Fitzgerald, I think, definitely rightfully so. Matt Ryan, Atlanta Falcons. His cap hit is $21.65 million. And get ready to see a lot of quarterbacks on this list because, of course, quarterbacks normally get the most money. But behind him is Julio Jones, and I'm just now seeing Julio Jones and Desmond Trufant's cap hit is exactly the same. Joe Flacco, Baltimore Ravens. His cap hit is almost $25 million. $10 million more than any other Baltimore Raven, which is Jimmy Smith. $25 million is one of the biggest cap hits in the entirety of the NFL for Joe Flacco. Buffalo Bills, Jerry Hughes. $10.4 million. I think he actually has the cheapest cap hit to be the most expensive player on any team in the NFL. I mean, he's a pretty good player, and I think that's a fair price. Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton, $21.5 million. That's a lot of money, but when you see Joe Flacco's worth $4 million more, it doesn't seem that bad. Chicago Bears, Allen Robinson, $11.062 million. I think actually the only player on this list that is a newcomer that actually is the most expensive on the team. Andy Dalton, Cincinnati Bengals, $16.3 million. I actually think for a quarterback in today's day of age is on not his rookie contract, I think that's a pretty fair price. Tyrod Taylor, Cleveland Browns, $16 million. I'm sorry, I guess I lied a second ago because Tyrod Taylor definitely didn't play for the Browns last year. But $16 million, we'll be able to tell this year to see if he really is worth that for the Browns. They have a lot of newcomers, so it's going to be exciting to at least watch him play this year. Tyronn Smith, Dallas Cowboys, $17.545 million. Just a little bit more expensive than DeMarcus Lawrence. Tyronn Smith, I think that's probably worth it because he has been a franchise left tackle. He's been a staple on that offensive line. Case Keenum, Denver Broncos, $15 million. And yeah, I definitely lied. I don't know why I thought that Allen Robinson was the only newcomer to be on this list. No, Case Keenum. And it's going to be interesting to see. He had a great year with the Vikings after everybody else got injured. Is he worth that much money? Dog, I don't know. The Broncos, they're kind of desperate. But looking at the salary cap hits for the Denver Broncos team, I find it disgusting that Von Miller is the 6th most expensive player on the Denver Broncos team. Matthew Stafford, Detroit Lions, $26.5 million. Another normal quarterback being the most expensive player on the team, and Matthew Stafford, has completely turned the Detroit Lions franchise around. They were disgustingly bad before he got there, and they've been pretty good since he's been there, and he's been very solid, very consistent. So if any, the Joe Flacco's worth this much, Matthew Stafford definitely is. Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers, $20.562 million. Once again, really don't have to explain this one too much. Aaron Rodgers is one of the most deserving players for money in the NFL. J.J. Watt, Houston Texans, $15 million. Another one that's pretty deserving. Nothing I can say wrong about this one. J.J. Watt deserves the money that he gets. And it's pretty awesome when you see a guy like this make a lot of money because he gives a lot of that away to charity and raises a ton for charity. So good for him. Andrew Luck, Indianapolis Colts, $24.4 million. Another quarterback on a massive contract. And I think Colts fans are starting to get a little frustrated with this because he hasn't played in over a year. So hopefully for Colts fans and hopefully for Andrew Luck, he does come back next year and earns that paycheck. Calais Campbell, Jacksonville Jaguars, $17.5 million. He was one of the best defensive players on the Jaguars last year, so I can definitely see this being a thing. Justin Houston, Kansas City Chiefs, $20.6 million, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because thus far, I'm 99% sure that is the most expensive defensive player on any roster that we've gone over. Phillip Rivers, LA Chargers, $22 million. Another one that you really can't say much about because I think he's worth $22 million if Joe Flacco's worth $24 million. Simple as that. Ndamukong Suh, LA Rams, $14 million. So for this one, I do think he's worth $14 million in terms of cap hit. That's not overpaying for a guy as good as Ndamukong Suh. But on your same exact payroll, Aaron Donald costs less than half of that towards the cap hit. That's insane. Robert Quinn, Miami Dolphins, $11.44 million. And I'm kind of confused at looking at this because it says something about Ndamukong Suh costing them $26 million. So I'm not sure if that's some type of penalty they took from Ndamukong Suh. And if that's the penalty, that's a lot of money. So that would make him the most expensive player for two different teams. But I think I'm just going to go with Robert Quinn, $11.44 million. Kirk Cousins, Minnesota Vikings, $24 million. That's a lot of money. But once again, man, when you have a guy like Joe Flacco making this much, it doesn't make it seem too bad. Tom Brady, New England Patriots, $22 million. And I just, once again, find it absolutely hilarious. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but the fact that Joe Flacco is more of a cap hit than Tom Brady shows you what is wrong with football and what is wrong with the Ravens front office. Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints, $24 million. Like I said, a lot of quarterbacks on this list, and there's been a lot of quarterbacks back to back to back. And like $24 million for a player of caliber of Drew Brees, I think's worth it. Eli Manning, New York Giants, $22.2 million. Now, when a quarterback that didn't even really start for you all of last year is your most expensive player by a lot and is costing over 11% of your total cap room, something needs to be changed. Josh McCown and Tremaine Johnson, New York Jets, both cost $10 million. I'm going to put the picture of Josh McCown because that is absolutely pitiful. If Josh McCown is your most expensive player, I'm so sorry, Jets fans. Derek Carr, Oakland Raiders, $25 million. A new contract for Derek Carr, I think he got about a year ago. But he's been such a solid quarterback early on in his career. Probably a little bit of a surprise with how good he's been. Like I said, quarterbacks are the most expensive players, and if you have a good one, might as well pay him to keep him around. Fletcher Cox, Philadelphia Eagles, $17.9 million. There's a couple players on the Eagles list you probably could say could cost more because he's worth $7 million towards their cap hit more than any other player. Just behind him is Brandon Brooks and Jason Peters. If I'm Brandon Graham, I'm asking for more money. Ben Roethlisberger, Pittsburgh Steelers, $23.2 million. And nothing really interesting about this because once again, just another quarterback making a lot of money. But the interesting thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers salary cap is the fact that Antonio Brown is the 7th most expensive player on their team. Jimmy Garoppolo, San Francisco 49ers, $37 million. That is almost 18% of the entire cap space for the San Francisco 49ers. That's a lot of money, and that's like $10 million more than any other player in the NFL. So yeah, I know Jimmy G played well for him since he was traded, but that's a lot of money. He better be like Tom Brady on steroids. Russell Wilson, Seattle Seahawks, $23.786 million. Once again, nothing really interesting about this, just another quarterback that played pretty well once got drafted and then got a really big contract. Mike Evans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, $18.258 million. And the interesting thing about this is the fact that Mike Evans is the most expensive wide receiver in the NFL in terms of the cap hit. So do you guys think that is accurate? That's like $10 million more towards the cap hit for the Bucs than Antonio Brown cost towards the Steelers. Jurrell Casey, Tennessee Titans, $14.92 million. And as a Titans fan, I don't have a problem with this. Jurrell Casey's been a super consistent player for us throughout his career and has been very solid, so he deserves that money. But I am just very scared to see what Marcus Mariota is going to cost once he's off his rookie contract. Alex Smith, Washington Redskins, $18.4 million. So basically what the Redskins did was swap their quarterback to the Vikings. They got a new quarterback and saved like $6 or $7 million towards their cap hit. So as a Redskins fan, or as just a general NFL fan, do you think that was a good move for the Redskins? Let me know in the comment section below. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. Let me go take a shower really quick because I smell awful. But before I do go take a shower, let me know if you guys have any other video ideas similar to this in the comment section below to have a chance to be featured in an upcoming video. Be sure to subscribe if you are new and turn on the notification bell if you haven't liked the video, if you haven't either. With that said, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.